Let's start that again. Hello, hello. It's your girl Slim Moon. How are you guys? Fine and fancy, warm and safe, all that good stuff. I hope. Let's get into some mischief again because I've just been liking it. I have a feeling that a lot of the shenanigans, shall we say, from 2025 that people pull, and maybe even as far back as 2024, have really come calling, have really come to roost with some people now that 2026 is here. That elimination round wasn't just for us light workers or us people working on ourselves. Eliminated a lot of bullshit too. Whether people like it or not. So let's see what kind of shenanigans someone's into. Because I have a feeling somebody. I have been waking up with a song from Phil Collins. The one, two hearts, living in just one mind. Somebody is feeling a little love mourn, a little love struck, a little lost in the sauce. Everything wants to come back out. Now let's start with the bottom of the deck, Ascension. Gifts of love, money. Heartstrings. Working on relationship, office, romance. Oh, I'm already seeing something here. What? Healing. Well, I like that. It's not a tragic story, but this looks like a timeline. It looks like it circled back around, though. If you look at this, it looks like some people met. Resolving the past, overcoming emotional block in a spiritual relationship. Two people met, and it kicked off both of their spiritual awakening. That's just terminology for growing into yourself, for waking up and getting past your own bullshit. You don't have to put certain terms on it. A lot of times when people hear the term awakening and stuff, it's just, oh, that's old hokey spiritual bullshit. Hey, obviously I'm here. I believe in it, but when people awaken, you're just kind of unplugging from your me bubble matrix bullshit, and you're seeing life and the things around you for what they are. And it started off well. It looks like there was some back and forth, tokens of affection, and they don't have to be material. The best token and sign of affection you can give someone is your time. Your time, conversation, a listening ear, sympathy, empathy, all of that. There was giving and receiving, embracing what you have. And then this is where shit starts to go south. Pardon my language, but yeah, this is where shit starts to go south. Somebody on the other side started having money issues. Yeah. It says financial support. I feel like someone may have made an interesting choice because their finances were an issue. Don't quote me on it. People do strange things for change all the time. But see, my throat's closing up. Whoever I'm tuned into, because I have a feeling I keep circling around to the same group of you guys with this story, because this story is not new. Whoever you guys are, I would appreciate some comments because I have been tuned in. And I'm going to call this another Cross Watchers special, but if you feel like your person, everything was going along fine, and then poof, off they went, yeah, money. Okay, now that I've said that, it's going to let me speak. But they didn't quite let you go. You, Cross Watcher, you didn't let this person go. You moved on with your life, or you moved on to someone else. I see a heart here. Or maybe this symbolizes how much you love money, but I feel like you may love money, but you really got stuck with somebody that loves some money, but that's a different story. But you knew this person was a soft touch for you. And you keep playing with their emotions. You keep being manipulative. You keep grabbing their attention, knowing damn good and well you couldn't, or else in this case, wouldn't. You were not ready. You were not willing to reciprocate. Lots of hearts working on the relationship off of being a workaholic. You got yourself in some trouble. Feels like you might have even gotten into some legal trouble at work. Maybe a little. Our work has not been so great. Let me just say that. Maybe work isn't as fruitful. But I really feel like somebody got themselves mixed up with someone that loves money more than they do. Like you abandoned true love for money. Somebody abandoned love for money. And they got themselves in a world of hurt. Just live to work now. And your life outside of that seems hollow. But there seems to be hope at the end. Being mindful, releasing emotional baggage. I'm stuttering. Somebody doesn't want me to say this. Being mindful, releasing emotional baggage, clearing. I wanted to say cleaning, but clearing space. That's almost giving me the feeling that we're making a getaway plan. Harmony came out in reverse. We're going to get some clarification, but I can't shake the fact that harmony came out in reverse. Whoever you're stuck with, you're opposite of harmony. Total opposite of harmony of whatever gotten yourself stuck in. Or if you're watching this for someone who kind of just poofed up on you, they got themselves stuck up in some shit, and it's the exact opposite of a lovely day, a lovely day, lovely day. Yeah, it's the exact opposite of that. Let's see if we can get some clarification here. Like, what's happening? What's going on? What's the tea? I feel like we're going to need a lot of clarification here. I'm going to try not to run too far over 10 minutes, but I'm pretty chatty, so it's going to be what it's going to be. I keep looking at this other deck. I picked up these two, but I keep looking at this other deck, so I guess I'm headed over. Everybody got something to say. Well, wouldn't be the first time. Ooh. The butterfly. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Healing the inner child growth. Alright. I don't know why I'm sticking cards over there. Just feel called to. That feels like that doesn't look like a happy butterfly to me for some reason. I know that's an odd thing to hone in on, but that butterfly looks almost predatory. It says healing the inner child and then growth. Maybe somebody got attached to somebody. Maybe this butterfly is symbolic of something that something or someone they ran to. And it triggered some inner child wounds that needed healing. And maybe that's why this getaway plan and disharmony and all that stuff is happening. I don't know. All this is inverted. Healthy choices is inverted. Abundance is inverted. Heart with a key is inverted. These are usually positive cards. They all decide to show up the opposite of themselves. So whatever this person, or if you're a cross watcher, like I said, I'm just going to call this another cross watcher special. Yeah. This situation's got you making the opposite of healthy choices. You're not in love with life. You're losing your self-love. You stopped your self-care. You're not being happier. Abundance. You're not keeping a positive mindset. You're not manifesting. You did not manifest what you wanted. Your gratitude and bliss is gone. This does not feel like welcoming love. You thought you met the one, wrong answer, try again. Uh-oh, try again, find M. Getting together, perfect. Opposite of all of that. So, I'm guessing that's tied to that symbol. And you know, as a person that younger me used to be pretty fond of butterflies themselves, I don't think I've ever looked at that particular card or one that was done in a tattoo or gothic style that it looks so damn menacing. It's like giving me Mothman vibes or something. I don't know. Let's see what else. Let's see what else, because the cards are very, 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 very chatty right now. Karmic relationship just decided to show itself on the bottom of the deck here. So that's probably what's going on here. You moved away from true love into something that was just supposed to be temporary. Turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and teaching you to love yourself. But instead of learning your lesson and move on, you stayed in it. And that's why this is all types of in disarray. You know, I was really kind of hoping with this snowstorm and stuff and everybody cuddled up, the vibe would be a little bit sweeter here. But again, like I said, when I got on the tape, I had a feeling somebody was in some shit. If you've been watching my videos, I keep pulling the Twin Flame card. I pulled it out of this deck last time. I think I pulled it out of this deck the time before and this deck the time before. I don't talk about it a lot because I don't quite understand it. But yeah, you ran away from your Twin Flame connection. That's probably why you're so miserable. Or if you, like I said, this is a Cross Watchers special. So I'm addressing them, so don't get mad at me, collective. Hook up, one night stand, not showing true self. Uh-oh. Safety, comfort, that came out. Yeah, this is not unfamiliar energy. Not unless a bunch of you guys are up to the same damn shenanigans. I'm just going to say it. Same damn shenanigans. I don't know if who you ran to should have been a one-night stand, or if who ended up snagging your heart was supposed to be the one-night stand and kicked off all of this, because you started wearing a mask, not showing your true self. Last time this felt different, but it feels like this time you feel safer with somebody you're not that emotionally invested in, where you can hide behind your mask, because hiding behind your mask is your safety zone. There's a breakup. Endings. What the hell have you gotten yourself into? Good Lord have mercy, child. Child, you gotta be miserable. You cross watchers gotta be absolutely miserable. Guess that deck that said no. It did not let me shuffle it. It did not. I didn't even pretend like it was gonna let me shuffle it. So what's going on now? I feel like you've almost run away from home. I could lose myself in you. I want you to enjoy your life. I want to make it right. Well, if you've done even half of what I see here, that's a long road to hoe. But I'm trying to figure out what you're thinking. What the hell got you here? Because, like, okay, it's one thing to have some bad finances, but it looks like you spiraled into a whole different life with karmic connection you weren't even supposed to keep it for a little bit to learn some lessons. But now it seems like you learned lessons for a couple of lifetimes out here, buddy. Cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Ooh, you're beating yourself up. Oh, Lord. you are beating the hell out of yourself for what you did. Like I said, collective. Your person, you may not be hearing from them. They may be pretending like it's fine and roses, but they are not. Got the hammer again. Sabotage, rebuilding, interrogation. Repetitive, persistent, working on it. Passion, insane chemistry. Why can't I speak? Does someone stutter? Or do they trip over their words? Or their speech pattern becomes intelligible when they experience intense emotions or get excited? It's kind of like a blah, 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 blah. First day with a new tongue. Like each other, equally having fun. Well, the snake. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. I'm going to do one more. I feel like I almost engagement. Oh, did you take it as far as getting engaged to this person? Oh, baby, I'm going to just go ahead and say I'm sorry. Well, if you've taken your disharmony all the way down to here, I don't know what to do. And a lot of times because this tripped me up. Because at first it felt like thinking about the original person, but it probably was. And then it was like, did you sabotage yourself or did somebody sabotage you for you? Because sometimes we can have friends and family or our own inner thoughts sometimes talk us out of the best things of our lives have done. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Might even have one of those little pendants and trophies too. Because karmic relationships often do feel like insane chemistry. That's how they get you. But it's a test. It's like if you already found somebody that really makes your heart sing and y'all just jive and y'all are just in it to win it. And you let a little spark of fire, a new, I don't know if I can say it, a new flick to the button, a new lick to the banana, get you wrapped up with a snake long enough to head towards something. This could be actual engagement or it could just be a serious commitment, then, ooh, you better pray to God that your other person doesn't know all this is going on, is all I can say. And if they do, I'm not sure how you're going to get out of that. But again, I'll address the collective because this feels like I've been talking to the Cross Watchers. If your person is gone, it's because their life is literally spiraled beyond their control. It's like someone buckled them in and just started the roller coaster. And it's like they never regained control. It's like they could not get off. It's like they could not get off at all. And it's gotten far. But like I said, I keep getting this energy of like they've run away from home. It's like they can't do it. It's like they needed a break from all this toxic energy or feeling or whatever. Well, Cross Watchers, do you have anything you want to say for yourselves? Let's see if I can. Because like I said, the collective, your energy is almost non-existent. This is all somebody that's in complete and total turmoil with themselves. Not like I said, usually when people come to a tarot card channel, they're just like, what happened to the love of my life? Or are we going to get back together? Or why did this person disappear? But there's nothing to say that, like I said, Cross Watchers too, you guys probably watch a lot more often than us readers think. And you're just like, yeah, I fucked it up. How do I fix it? By healing and opening up. It says you're getting ready, Cross Watchers. I'm getting ready to say what's in my heart. I know that this is love. It's true, unconditional, everlasting kind of love. I want you to know I'm trying to open up, but it's so hard for me to put my feelings for you into words. but I know I have to do this, and you need to hear them. Yes, that is an absolute. Because your person, like I said, their energy is so buried. I got a little glimpse of it right here. Let's get this stuff out of the way. It's like they've been buried under you. Oh, oh, baby, I'm, I'm sorry. You buried how you felt about him so you could survive all this, didn't you? I almost want to hug you. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Buttercup. Healing. I'm healing pain from my past. I'm working on letting it go so I can be free to fully love you. Your love gives me hope as I am healing my past and childhood trauma. That's what I said. Yeah, this karmic thing really did. It sparked with old butterfly person, or maybe they work at a butterfly sanctuary, or they're a tattoo artist. I don't know. That, like I said, it just looks menacing to me. But it says, as I am healing my past and childhood trauma, I just want you to send me love and healing energy. So, any of you that have been missing your person, that they went ghost, or there was someone else, or you don't even know what the hell happened to them, you're probably not sleeping well. Because they're pulling on your energy. They miss this lovey-dovey connection you guys had, because it was very equal and give and take, and you probably have not been sleeping well. You probably have random bouts of just in the middle of the day you're fine, and then you just almost feel like you're either out of energy, or you just want to break down and cry, or you're overwhelmed. It's your person. Ooh, do we have any advice? We have any advice for this? My throat's dry again. It's like, I'm sorry, dear Cross Watcher, your heart is absolutely broken. You've made a mess of your life. Wow, my arm flipped this up. This other person means the world to you. Everything revolves around you. I keep you on my mind when I'm making decisions, and I include you in all my plans. Every action, every dream. I love doing life with you. You mean so much to me. Without you, I feel like nothing. Oof, like I said, if you've done all this down to the point of wrapping yourself up with a snake to the point of serious commitment, again, I'm curious. Is the Crosswatcher planning on actually saying something? Silence, no contact. Guess that answers my question. Crossroads, you're at a crossroads. Okay, you need direction. Feel like you don't have a home or foundation, full of anxiety, worry, and friends were a bad influence. We got finances again, mind on the money. That's repetition. Come clean. Dear Cross Watchers, come clean. Yep, I connect with you at night. I don't want to be the reason you cry. Is it over? Can you forgive me? That's an interesting one. Past life regression. I kind of wondered. This connection felt awful strong because it didn't feel like the two of you were like actually together very long, but yeah, if this is touching on some, like I said, between childhood wounds and some past life stuff, that explains the mess, but ex-lover, old spark, blocked obstacle, player, strategic, spiritual awakening, addictions. Okay. Remember my original? I was just like, kind of feel like, you know, did some unsavory stuff. And I did a reading the other day where it's like, I feel like the player got played. Maybe your true love blocked your ass. I don't know. Blocked obstacles. This may be more literal. You know, there may be distance. Like, again, you keep getting finances. Keep popping up. You got addiction, unhealthy attachment. And over here, some unhealthy choices and stuff here, too. So you're a mess. This person, you better count on this person loving you a lot. And maybe that's why the first card out was silence. No contact, silence. But it did say down here that you were opening up, but it's got to become more than just a consideration. You can't just keep going. Well, I'm going to say something to them one day. Because they're a whole person too. You hear that, Cross Watcher? Your person's a whole person too. And it looks like you shut them out pretty hard. It looks like you started a whole nother life. And if you're giving them the impression it's fine, they've probably heavily considered or started doing the same thing themselves. Self-indulgence again. Oh, this card's upside down. Camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, perception, learn from the past, make memories. This reminds me of a cassette. Replaying events over in your head. It's like you look through this person's pictures or pictures of them a lot. Or maybe their social media. Again, I'm getting songs. Yeah, good luck. I've got nothing. I usually am one. I can pull advice out of my ass, but I have literally got nothing. Okay, well, what's the next step for the cross watcher? What's next? What's on the horizon? Can you tell me anything? What are they doing? Where are they headed? What's happening? Well, shit flipped up. That's not good. Gossip. Heart knots. Love potion. Nostalgic. Waiting. And they're hoping for happiness, but they're waiting for it to fall out of the blue. If they're listening to gossip, they're lost in nostalgia. It's love potion. And heart knots. Oh. Fear. You're scared this initial connection's not still there. You're scared that this person you find irresistible that you want to go to, you're scared that they're not going to reciprocate. It's got your heart in knots. You're unsure about it. But also it's like you're unsure about this, so pick your unsure. I know that sounds uncaring, that's all fuck, but pick your uncertainty. Because it looks like you're full of it. I've never met someone like you. Can we work this out? I wish things were different. Because you fill me up with happiness. I swear there's other cards in here besides things that say that. Yeah. Yeah, some of you out there have made a teetotal holy hell mess. Lord of mercy. Let's clean this up and see if I can do anything for you other than tell you what you already know, that you done fucked up. Yeah, I mean, sorry to be crass, but you done fucked up. I shouldn't laugh, but you're so daggone tortured right now, and you did it to yourself. It looks like you had this person almost eating out of the palm of your hand at one point in time, and then you just, looks like you just took off and did something else. Okay. Now you're just like, it's kind of like when a kid sets something on fire, you know, when they have like a piece of glass or a magnifying glass, and they mean to just like see if it actually works like it does in the cartoons, and they accidentally set shit on fire, then all of a sudden they come running to somebody else to fix it. Yeah, that's what it feels like you're doing. It's like, I made this big old mess. How do I fix it? I would suggest prayer. If you believe in it in any at all, now would be a good time to hit your knees, ask the universe, whatever. But I'm going to see if I can get anything that remotely resembles advice for you. I'm going to set this aside, and I'm going to see what you and your person that you're actually in love with feel like here in a second. But I'm going to go over here to Celestial Insights and see if I can get any advice for you, because, ouch. Yeah, you done really done fucked this up. And I don't suppose you need me to tell you that. Your heart knows the truth. Are you overthinking the situation? Trust the wisdom of your heart. It will lead you to the most authentic decision. I feel like that's where you fucked up here. And if the camera moves, it's because my dog is in here and he might bump the tripod. I feel like that's the one thing. You've listened to friends, you've listened to society, you've listened to this karmic influence, you've listened to all of this disharmony, you've listened to everything but this connection in your heart, so give that a shot. This is gratitude. Have you been overlooking the good in your life? Because I sense a lot of depression in this, and that makes sense. Take a moment to appreciate what you have. This mindset will attract even more positivity. If you've run away from home, chances are you're seeking comfort because you're not getting it from this toxic situation. It'll help you heal. Trust. Trust is essential for moving forward. Are you doubting the path ahead? Yeah, because if you're doubting this, you're going to sabotage it. You've already done a pretty damn good job. I'm just going to say that. I'm not going to bite my tongue on it. Don't doubt it anymore. Put your all in it. And then the last one that flipped up here was Cupid Deep Challenge. Challenges in love are testing you. Are you facing difficulties in relationships? Don't shy away. Facing these challenges head on will strengthen your bond. If you're here looking at tarot card readings, it's because you already can feel that the person you have this connection with still cares. They may be pulling back from you because, like I said, you done sparked a whole bunch of shit, but yeah, you don't like me saying that. Yeah, you dug a hole. And dug a hole the size of the Grand Canyon damn near, but they still love you. See if I can get anything else from them. They're still amazed at how you two came together. I will always protect you, my love, even when we're together or not at this time. My higher self is always with you. That's why you're able to wake them up at night. They haven't completely given up on you. Divine timing and love again and signs. So they're showing up, but they're being cryptic. It's like they don't even want me to read more than the titles. They don't want me to go down in the description. But yeah, they still love you. But yeah, you're going to have to do something. Can I get a message of how that person... Woo! Ha 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 ha, not liking that. Where's the rest of that deck? There it is. Doesn't want me to put those back in. Okay. Ooh, that's too many cards. I'll take that. Just read it upright. The time apart is giving both of us an opportunity to work on ourselves. A message of love. I'm thinking about you, my love, even though you think I am not. I need to talk to you and feel you close. I want to reach out to you. Please be open to receiving communication from me. So I wouldn't count on them doing that, and maybe this is you hopping in. I don't know. But who knows? You might get surprised. But shit, you might also get a summons of like cease and desist or some shit. I don't know. But there you have it. And look, we get divine timing again. So all is not lost, you know. One of my favorite quotes from Men in Black, the little aliens. All is lost, all is lost. All is not lost, but it soon will be. I will absolutely tell you that. Like the sands in that hourglass. So are the days of our lives. You're running out of time. Because this person wants to have their own life. Like you've gone off and created this. They want to go off and create something. Let's just be honest, probably won't be nowhere near as messy. But collective, since I've been talking to Cross Watchers, yeah, your person has made one hell of a mess, and you are a hell of a man or woman for still believing in divine guidance and protecting them and divine timing and loving them. The fact that you love them came out twice. I wanted to check on you. Oh, you still don't want, it does not want me to read the rest of this. Okay, the feelings of your person actually run quite deep for you, Cross Watcher. But, again, lots of time. You're running out of time. Alright, that's all I have for you. Cross Watcher, get off ye duff and do something. And as for you, collective, I feel like most of you guys have done all you feel like you're gonna do. And if they don't get off their duff and come towards you, I would suggest you go on with your life. That's what I would do. Soulmates everlasting. Well, maybe y'all disagree with me. So we'll see what happens. But some people are perfectly willing to mourn a lost love before they'll let somebody trifle with their feelings. Keep that in mind. But this is your girl, Salil Moon. It is Sunday, the 20-something. I think it's the 25th, middle of the snowstorm. So if you hear the audio for this somewhere else, or if you see it anywhere else besides TikTok and YouTube, it's been snatched. Love you guys. I'll see you soon. And I keep forgetting to say this, but it's very pertinent to this particular situation. You gotta be real with what you feel. Anything less ain't nothing but stress. And I'm sure if you watch this whole video, it ain't been nothing but stress.